What up, everybody? You're watching New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. About to head into the studio here in a little bit and get ready for the watch party tonight. If you're hyped about the playoffs, go ahead and hit that thumbs up icon. Remember, we are going to be live as well. Tonight, an hour before tip-off, we'll be live for the full game. We'll do a post-game show. We'll have a lot of fun. Game 1 watch party. Pretty damn cool. At least that's what my mom told me. So be there tonight. Subscribe. Turn notifications on. You're watching Knicks Now. I'm Marshall Green. We got a Josh Hart injury update. Well, let's start yesterday. Yesterday at about 5 p.m., the Knicks PR account released that Josh Hart had been ruled as doubtful with an ankle injury. Go back to that game 1. Went up for a rebound in the fourth quarter. Came down, landed on a Cavaliers foot, rolled his ankle, and then played through it, and it kind of... Myself, Patrick Seatman watched the game with me, producer Seeps. We talked about it, and we're like, I don't remember. Like, he played through it. He had a clutch three. He made a stop. He had a great pass. He got a steal. Like, he did everything after that. So, like, you didn't think anything of it. Then Sunday rolled around, and they didn't say anything. Then Monday in the afternoon, when they have to really submit their first injury report about 24 hours before tip-off, he was on there as doubtful. And when they used the term doubtful, that kind of put me in shambles a little bit. But he has been updated to questionable. When they used the term doubtful, though, that made me think that it was serious. Kind of maybe like what Julius Randle's injury was like. Obviously, Hart played through it, but that's playoff adrenaline. That's that dog that Josh Hart has in him. But look, he's questionable now. The tweet that really got me hype about him potentially playing was... Zach Braziller, I think is how you say his name. He works for the New York Post. Sorry if I butchered that. I probably did. I apologize. He said, leaving practice, Josh Hart was walking without a limp, gave me a things up. I think he meant a thumbs up, but he said things up, and Zach asked how he was feeling, and he said, good, and smiled. So Josh Hart said he was good, and he was smiling. Does this mean he's going to play? I think he's going to test it out pregame. I think he's going to go through a pregame warm-up, probably get some one-on-one work with Johnny Bryant and see how the ankle's feeling, see how the explosion is feeling, see if he can jump, see if he can really have good balance, go through a proper warm-up, see how he feels. And I thought it was interesting. Ian Begley of SNY said the more he's gotten to know Josh Hart, he said Josh Hart is going to want to play in this game. And that's the type of guy that Hart is. He wants to be out there. He always talks about having that dog in him. He wants to be out there. If he's anything less than 70%, though, I would probably hold him out. Questionable does not mean you're going to play. It doesn't mean you're not going to play. It means you're questionable. It'll come down to the pregame warm-up. So I want to ask you guys this question. Think about the injury and the fact that the Knicks play tonight on Tuesday, but they don't play again until Friday. And if Josh Hart doesn't play today, that means he'll be closer to 100% on Friday. So I want to ask you this question. Should Josh Hart play on the bad ankle? He's questionable for tonight. I think he's going to play. I do think he's going to play. But do you think he should? I think he's going to play. If he can walk and run, I think Josh Hart's going to play. But do you think he should play? I think it's best for the ankle. He tweaks it. I'm not even going to put it in the atmosphere. I shouldn't have even said that. Type Y for yes. Type N for no. Sound off for me. And really make sure you guys are subscribed. Watch party night. It's going to be a lot of fun. We had like 35,000 people tune in last time. It was sweet. A lot of fun. Good vibes. Let's go Knicks. Let's talk about game 2 here. I'm expecting the Cleveland Cavaliers to come out and be a much physical form of team, like play a much more physical brand of basketball than they did in game 1. I think that they got bullied a little bit in game 1. You saw the clips of Julius Randle crashing the boards off the free throws where Evan Mobley really couldn't box him out. I mean, on that game-winning offensive rebound Randle had, he just darted in there and threw his weight into the shoulder of Mobley and got it to his spot and got the rebound of the game and won the game for the Knicks on that play. I'm expecting Mobley and I'm expecting Allen to be much more physical tonight. And I don't even know if that's still enough for the Knicks. But the Knicks cannot let this be a game where they get out physical because that has repercussions down the line. Like if the Cavs come out of game 2 and they're like, we matched them blow for blow. They hit us in the first round. We hit them in the second round. But they're heading into MSG and they're like, we got them now. They're only going to have that good taste in their mouth. You don't want the underdog, not the underdog saying the Cavs are the underdog, but the less physical team to start to think that they can hang with the big dogs, because they can. The Knicks need to come out and be the more physical team once again tonight. I'm looking for Julius to have a big game. I'll talk about him in a second. Mitchell Robinson needs to come out and set the tone. Early on, if you remember in game one, Evan Mobley had a putback stuff on an offensive rebound, as well as Jared Allen. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson's not going to keep them entirely off the glass, but I think this game two will be so momentum-based that the Cavs need to get off to a good start, or it could be problems for them. And I think they're going to come out firing. They're going to come out aggressive. They're going to come out trying to take that early first quarter lead. And if Robinson can keep the glass kind of in a 50-50 or slightly in a Knicks favor, I think that's really going to go a long way in this game. I think Julius is going to have a big game. Big game. I loved the way Julius Randle played in game one. I've been a strong critic of Julius Randle, no doubt about it. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of the way he played. I'm proud of the way he came back out of that ankle injury. Jalen Brunson got into foul trouble in that first half, and Julius Randle really came in and settled everyone down. He only played the first 4.5 minutes, but in that first half, he carried the team. And I thought he played a winning brand of basketball. That was a winning version of Julius Randle, crashing the boards, weak side defense, making the extra pass. The only thing that didn't happen was in the second half, he didn't make his shots. He had a big fourth quarter three at about 6 minutes. I thought he played really well. I thought he got the Knicks started as well. Had that three-pointer like he always does in the first quarter. Then he got that fast break, high lefty layup off the glass. I loved the way Julius Randle played, and I think having a game under his belt after missing the last 5 games of the regular season, the last 15 days of the regular season, got that game one under his belt. His conditioning is going to be better. He said his conditioning was not great in game one. He said his ankle felt good, not the conditioning. I'm expecting a big game from Julius Randle. I think the Knicks need it tonight. I think that the Cavaliers' game plan is going to be to focus in on Jalen Brunson. And this is a game where we need dirty 30. Big Julius Randle, All-NBA Randle, 2-time All-Star, New York Knick Randle. I think he knows the time it is. I think he knows right here what happened last time he was in the playoffs and how that left a sour taste in his mouth, his team's mouth, and the mouths of the Knicks fans. But I'm expecting a big game from Randle. I am. I'm going to take the over on the Randle points tonight. But it's not even just about points. Like, I might do points plus rebounds and assists because I think he's just going to find a way to win this game. If the Knicks win tonight, it'll be because of Julius Randle. It'll be because of Julius Randle. And probably that freaking point guard that Jalen Brunson, have a game tonight. Jalen Brunson, have a game. Quentin Grimes, Manuel Quickley, RJ Barrett, bounce back. The Cavs are going to have a role player tonight go off. That's what happens at home. Your role players go off. The Cavs are going to have someone that's going to go off, not named Mitchell. Mitchell might as well, but outside of the big guys for the Cavs and really try to win this game. The Knicks have to have someone answer. Let's have a Quickley game. Let's have a Grimes 6 3-pointers. Can we get an RJ Barrett 18, 7, and 7 game? Let's get a big game from Barrett. Efficiency. Smart shots. Get downhill. Be aggressive, RJ. Let's go, Knicks. See you guys tonight. Like this video if you want the Knicks to win. Let's freaking go.